Oh, very good. Off the facade, and somebody has a nice souvenir. Here comes the next one right there. Ooh, pretty good shot, though. Our guys must have practiced today. Well, that's a bird. What was that? How about one towards the grandstand behind us, if you would? That pavilion's pretty full. How about one downstairs? There you go. Well, at least you're in the ballpark tonight. How about the other side, the grandstand? Here we go, folks. There you are. Nice grab. Nice catch. All right, here comes the ambitious shooter. This is going over everything. Nope. Good shot. Perfect. Oh, right through his hands. Here, see if you can shoot one to Howie. Right from there. Perfect shot. Now, he has done some practicing. Way to go. Lower section of the pavilion. That's good, too. All right, here it comes our way. Here we go. Fire away. All right, fire. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Kent, would you like a shirt? Just stand right there. All right, here we come my way again. Another, whoops. Incorrectly loaded, I think. Beautiful. Took out the lights. Well, guys, thanks very much. You did a great job. There's one in the parking lot. I think that might have hit Santana last. And Beth Snyder, if you're close. We'd like to send out our thanks to all of our sponsors who made the T-shirt launch both on Friday and Saturday possible. The Equigene Corporation out of Atlanta, Georgia. Thanks very much for your support.
closer look at those amazing fences, you'll see the Shuck Fence logo. Shuck's top-notch workmanship and quality materials will make your property a showplace. Specializing in horse and cattle fencing for over 20 years, Shuck Fence can design and build the fence you need. No job is too big, too small, or too far away. Come visit our retail store in Shelbyville. Shuck Fence, surrounding your property with quality.
That's Jimmy John. We do about what we want to.
I remember when your mother and RH and Brenda and I were riding around through here one night, and your daddy said, "I'm thinking about starting a horse show." And I said, "Well, you can probably do pretty good. You know all the horse people. Leslie does too." And I wish I'd have kept my mouth shut.
I wasn't here at the beginning.
When did you start?
I've been here about 17 years. Saturday night about 12 o'clock when he's here.
What's your favorite part, Larry?
I'm with him.
Oh, come on.
It's all good. It's a good time.
Never dreamed it turned out like this.
I'm Sandy Backer, and I work in the horse show office. I guess I'm a late bloomer. I didn't start until '94, and my favorite memory would be the years that we got to work with
good evening once
Don
again,
Baker.
everyone. And
I liked the 1999 poster because it has a man as the announcer, and it makes me like Peter Fenton even more.
bringing in one of our special guests, a dignitary here at the Shelbyville Horse Show. This is a beautiful phaeton built back in 1892 for the Imperial Court in Vienna by Pfister Armbruster and Company. The ponies, they are both world champions, and if my memory serves me correctly, they're 24 and 23 years of age. They are world champion Gifted Love and also the beautiful world champion Ink Spot. The whip tonight, Joe Brown from Lexington, Kentucky, in a beautiful, beautiful vehicle, beautiful phaeton, built back in 1892, as we mentioned, for the Imperial Court of Vienna. And Pfister Armbruster and Company and the world champion ponies put to it. And a regular visitor with us here at the Shelbyville Horse Show, Lee Shipman, is our special dignitary that's getting the ride into center ring. Lee may help our judge in this Saturday night program if he has the notion. Many of you remember Lee for a very successful horse show career, one of the top trainers in all of the United States, comfortably resides out in Arizona now, and was the youngest to this day, the youngest rider to ever win our World's Grand Championship in the 5-gated division, was aboard the beautiful Plain Views Julia. Lee Shipman, always a pleasure to have you with us. We'll continue on with our opening ceremonies, directing your attention now to center ring. My pleasure to introduce the president of the board of directors of our Shelbyville Horse Show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jeff Hagerman. Jeff?
Good evening. Thank you all for being here. On behalf of the Shelbyville Horse Show board of directors, I'd like to welcome you to the 25th Saturday night steak night at Shelbyville. 25 years ago, the initial vision of Red Crabtree, Hoppy, and Arch Bennett was to have a horse show here, capital of the world. Am I too far away?
And I think we should be good there, Jeff. Couple of technical issues, but we do have a backup, and we will be ready to continue along.
Now we have it. Again, welcome to the 25th Saturday night steak night. I have announcements that this one isn't doing. "25 years ago, Red Crabtree, Hoppy, and R.H. Bennett had a vision to bring a horse event to the saddlebred capital of the world. And today, 25 years later, we have that event that certainly turned into more than any of us ever expected it to be, with a 10-day community event incorporating multiple festivals, as well as this wonderful 4-night horse show. The community involvement and volunteerism that goes with this show is second to none, and all of you are part of that, and we thank you. I've had the privilege for about 17 years to be involved with the horse show, the past 2 years as the president of the board. And on behalf of the board, I wanted to make a few announcements and thank yous to those that have been a part of this show for many, many years. If I go on too long, Gene, just start playing the music, kind of like an awards ceremony. One of those individuals is Gene Wright and his magical hands. Thank you, Gene. A big thank you goes to the city, the county, the police department, the sheriff's department, the parks, and the Shelby County Fairgrounds, who allow us to take over this facility for 15 days in preparation as well as tear down for this great event. And we thank you. 25 years ago, there was a group of women that cooked food and brought it here for people to eat. Today, as I look out, as many of you are eating and having refreshments, there's a group that deals with the hospitality committee. And Pam Ray, Tina Sanderlin, Lucy Long, and the host of volunteers that spend time putting that together, thank you. The beverage area, Dr. Mike Barnett and Emily Barnett, we thank you. A group of ladies sits down in tent row and coordinates all our ribbons, trophies, gets people up to center ring. Ann Dean, Brenda Lichtenfeld, Marnie Terhune, and Leslie Bennett, we thank you for the time, the relentless time and hours you do. Along with them, the horse show office of Sandy Backer and Peggy Henry, thank you so much. Those of you who have attended or exhibited and part of this event and other saddlebred shows around the country know that what makes this so special is the vision and drive for perfection, and to have it be an experience for all that participate. That would not be possible without Leslie and R.H. Bennett and their 3 wonderful young ladies who actually have been born into this event, because they weren't around when it started 25 years ago. The team of Scott and Beth Snyder, who without them this would not be the event. And those horse people, you all know what we mean by that. We sincerely thank you. As I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of volunteerism, there's workers, there's people up here day in and day out putting this event together. There is also the sponsor, whom none of this would be possible without the financial sponsorship that goes into VIP tables, VIP tents, sponsoring ribbons, classes, trophies, etc. And we thank you from the bottom of our heart. With that, the person or the two individuals that have coordinated that and raised probably over $1 million over the last 25 years for this event is Bridwell and Marnie Terhune, and a special thanks to the two of you. Many people don't stay married 25 years. To have this event continue for 25 years is something very special. Thank you all for being here, participating, supporting, and assisting us. Let's have a 25th horse show. Back to you, Peter.
Jeff Hagerman, thank you very much. With that in mind, great job tonight, Jeff. We'll ask you to rise, if you would please, as we continue now with opening ceremonies, everything pointing to our first class at Open Harness Pony just minutes away. Our Saturday night invocation will be presented by Reverend David Charlton. Reverend Charlton is senior pastor at the Shelbyville First Christian Church. Reverend Charlton.
Thank you. God, we thank you for the blessings of each day, for life and for health, for the community in which we live, for the daily provision of life's essential needs. We return thanks that we gather here this day in freedom and pray for those whose safety and lives become the guarantee of that freedom. We thank you for the grandeur of creation as seen in the landscapes around us and in the beauty of these animals. May they remind us that we are called to care for your creation, for this world and all of its creatures. Protect those who compete this evening. We trust you for the blessing of safety for all involved and in gratitude for what we have received. Offer our thanks. Amen.
Reverend David Charlton, senior pastor of the Shelbyville First Christian Church. Thank you, sir. Remain standing if you would, please. We have a very special singer for our national anthem tonight. We welcome Sarah Dutton to center ring. Sarah is the daughter of Donna and Gilmore Dutton. Sarah's just 11 years of age. She'll be a 6th grader at St. Patrick's in the fall. She also competes in ice skating, enjoys pageants, and spending time with family and friends. We're glad she's joined us tonight. Here's 11-year-old Sarah Dutton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights for the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
How about that? Just 11 years of age. Sarah, great job. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, nice job. She's done 6th grade, just a week or so away over at St. Patrick's. Before we sound the call for the first of 13 championship performances, we have one more very special announcement. And joining us in center ring, On behalf of the Shelbyville Horse Show Board of Directors, we would like to take this moment to thank Bridwell Terhune for 25 years of service. Howie, if you can capture a photo of our hardworking friend Bridwell, has single-handedly raised sponsorships for the horse show for the past 25 years. A feat that is thankless, but absolutely necessary for the success of this or any horse show. To quote R.H. Bennett, Bridwell has been an invaluable asset to our success. We will truly miss him, but we are certain he will continue to support us in any way he can. Bridwell, thank you very much. His wife, Marnie Terhune, also helps with the trophies. Thank you very much. It is showtime on Saturday night, 25th anniversary, as we welcome in the Harness Pony. Steve Buttleman from Churchill Downs joins us here at the Shelbyville Horse Show. Steve's first year with us. Steve, nice to have you on board. Call for the first of 13 championship performances. The Open Harness Ponies entertain first. Total of 3. Everyone's here. Our judge out of Ashland, Missouri is Mr. Robert Gardner. He will evaluate at the Park Trot Please. He's joined by ringmasters John Frenchrev out of Staten Island, New York, and Kent Moeller from Versailles, Kentucky, and ringmaster and hornblower Steve Buttleman of Louisville, Kentucky. Howie Schatzberg, top equine photographer in America, joins us each and every year at our get-together in Shelbyville. Show your pony, please. Show your pony. Beautiful sounds of 25-year veteran here, Gene Rock on the organ. Return to the Park Trot, please, drivers. Back to the Park Trot. On the reverse with the long-tail ponies, the Open Harness Pony class, brought to you by the Shelby County Humane Society, group that does wonderful work in Shelby County. We thank you for your support. Reverse drivers and maintain the Park Trot, please. Commonwealth Bank and Trust Company, our Saturday evening corporate sponsor and friend. We thank you for all of your support over the years. Commonwealth Bank and Trust. Beautiful and elegant are the harness ponies showing before you, much like our fine harness horses in the American saddlebred breed. Show your pony, please. Show your pony. Drivers, thank you. Return, if you would, to the Park Trot, please. Down to the Park Trot. And we thank you very much. We welcome you to centering and the lineup. Lined up now for the first time. The lineup for our judge, an additional chance for evaluation. Looking over the conformation of the ponies, the neatness and the fit of the harness and the buggy. All part of our judge, Robert Gardner's assessment. Headers are in. Rick Cook Quartet entertaining now when our entries reach the lineup. Beautiful sounds of the Rick Cook Quartet taking us right up to the presentation of the first of our championship performances. Certainly hope you enjoyed the Open Harness Pony class, brought to you this Saturday night by Commonwealth Bank and Trust. Our class sponsor, the Shelby County Humane Society of Shelbyville. As I mentioned, a group that does a great job. They do a lot of work we'd like to thank some special people. Mark Smith, along with Vicki Moore, Tracy Lennon, Joe Carroll McGavick. Thank you very much for all of you do looking out for animals in need in our home county. Trophy sponsor, also the corporate group tonight. It's Commonwealth Bank and Trust from right here in Shelbyville. Branch managers, Catherine Weingren, along with Mark Burgett and Annette Richardson. David Ising is with us, along with Julie Hammond and Steve Wright. The ribbon sponsor will be the Ramada Inn Shelbyville. And the halter that will go to our winning entry, donated by Shelby Horse Supply of Simpsonville. Beautiful start to our program. First championship performance on Saturday night. Entry number 202. Here's Twin Willows, Handsome Dan. Jeff McLean, the whip for the Golden Creek Farm of Simpsonville, Kentucky. Jeff, congratulations. Great drive with Twin Willows, Handsome Dan. Reserve honors going to 192. Here's Showtime's Holy Cross. Robert Comer for Bing Crosby of Louisville will finish as the reserve champion. Third is entry 456. Here's Dunhaven Nobility. Gordon and Lorraine Wheeler of Huntington, West Virginia. Gordon Wheeler, Gordon, nice job. Good class will finish in third. Beautiful pony to win the open class for the harness ponies, and the Golden Creek Farm, no stranger to the winner's circle here at the Shelbyville Horse Show. Number of champions from the Golden Creek Farm, beautiful farm located right off of Route 60 in Simpsonville. Jeff, here we go. Howie Schatzberg with another opportunity. Beautiful job, Twin Willows, Handsome Dan, Golden Creek Farm, and Jeff McLean. Amateur riders, their three-gated saddlebred stake. Here's the call. Here's to Butterman with a call for our amateur riders. The Saturday night spotlight squarely focused on our three-gated American saddlebreds with their amateur mounts here on our evening program. Three-gated division brought to you by the City of Shelbyville, and our sponsor will be Scott Hagan of Louisville. The trophy provided by Mike Kennedy Landscape and Design. Ribbons offered by Dairy Queen of Shelbyville, and Trainer's Purse presented by Independent Equine Agents. Field of five, beautiful group tonight. Amateur riders, here we go, showing at the Park Trot, please, Park Trot. Thank you. Now walk, please, down to the walk. Canter, please. Canter. Amateur riders, thank you. Now walk, please, down to the walk, please. On the reverse with the walk trots tonight, second direction riders showing at the Park Trot. 5 nice entries competing for the title. The honor of being Shelbyville's amateur three-gated champion. We're second way at the Park Trot. Thank you, riders. Now walk please down to the walk please. Canter, please. Finishing up second direction now, riders with the canter. Amateur riders, thank you. Now walk, please. Down to walk, please. One more time for the championship tonight. Amateur riders, park trot, please. Pick out your favorite, ladies and gentlemen. Show horses love that enthusiasm. They want to hear from you. Who's your favorite tonight? Final decisions being made by our judge from the state of Missouri, Robert Gardner. And Mr. Gardner calls for the lineup with a field of 3 different states actually represented, as well as an international entry from Alberta, Canada. Right on in now, Mr. Moeller, Mr. Frensler, await your arrival in the lineup. We're celebrating 25 years of tremendous equestrian athletes on display for you here at the Shelbyville Horse Show. Very first champion, that was Callaway's Powerful Magic with Christine Broder. Honey Baked Ham Company owned the champion back in 1991, the Duke of Troy, the wonderful Madam Machine, a world champion 3-gated horse, was champion here in 92 and 93. Beautiful The Groomsmen, Nightly Affair, Glendale's Radiant Duchess, Lies and Alibis, Blue Agate, and Callaway's Buttons and Bows. You may retire to your left. As I mentioned, Callaway's Buttons and Bows for Mary Gaylord McLean in the Golden Creek Farm in 2002 and 2003. An Air About Her for the Rowlands out of Kansas City. Wore the roses here in 2005 and again in 2008. Time to meet the 2014 Amateur 3-gated winner. Our winner and champion tonight, 122. Here's Work It to be our Amateur Walk Trot champion. Cindy Carcione of Louisville, Kentucky, CC Saddlebreds, Work It, and Renee Biggins will serve as the representative, as the winning trainer in our center ring celebration. Number of folks joining us in the winner's circle for the amateur 3-gated presentation. Class brought to you by Scott Hagan. The trophy sponsor, Mike Kennedy Landscape and Design. Jackie and Mike Kennedy represent tonight. Dairy Queen of Shelbyville. Representing Dairy Queen is Don Dixon, along with Chris Cook, and independent equine agents provide the trainer's purse. Reserve honors now with Mr. Moeller, the reserve champion, going to 107 from the Bennett Farms of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. It's the Rumba. Christy Bennett rides the entry. By the way, this horse, the Rumba, bred by one of our escorts, Austin Buddy Wagner. Congratulations, Buddy. Third to entry, 218, it's Harlem's Showman. Out of Hinsdale, Illinois, for Beta Flatley Lanja of Illinois, 218 for third. Fourth going to 184, that's the white ribbon, and it's Callaway's Another Saturday Night, Lucy Now. Owens and rides out of Springfield, Kentucky. And fifth in our amateur class, 143, here's Like a Boss. All the way from Sherwood Park, Alberta, Canada, Aaliyah Hurst. Canadian entry will finish in fifth. What a nice story. Work It was the 2012 and 2013 amateur champion for then owner Carol Hillenbrand of Skillman, New Jersey. He comes back in 2014 with a new owner, Cindy, a great ride. John and Renee Biggins train Work It, making it 3 in a row here at Shelbyville as your amateur three-gated champion. Young stars from the walk trot division are 2-year-olds on display next. Mr. Butterman, please. Steve Butterman with a call for our 3-gated entries, just 2-year-olds. Young horses showing for you tonight. Number of these horses showing for the very first time their show ring debut in front of a big and enthusiastic crowd here at the Shelbyville Horse Show. Looks like a total of 5 now, and we'll call our 2-year-old walk trot class to order. City of Shelbyville, along with Walters Buildings, sponsoring the 2-year-old 3-gated. Thank you. Now walk, please. Canter, please. Ask the 2-year-olds now to canter. Thank you. Walk, please. On the reverse with the walk trot, second direction, a 3-gated class for the 2-year-old saddlebreds. Second way, showing it a park trot, please. Riders, thank you. Walk, please. Yeah, good walk now. Canter, please. Showing now at the canter. Thank you. Down to the walk, please. Back to the walk down. We're calling for the lineup in class number 43 from our 3-gated division, our 2-year-olds with a nice performance here on Saturday night. How about a nice round of applause for the young horses, just 2 years of age. Riders, thank you. Retire if you would to your right, to the right. Results now official. Class number 43 from our three-gated stake. It has been our walk-trot class offered for the 2-year-old entries, the young three-gated horses. Three-gated division here at the 25th Anniversary Horse Show, provided by the City of Shelbyville. Class sponsored for the 2-year-olds by Lawrence Walters Buildings of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Shelby McHugh will represent, and the trophy sponsor in this class, Keith and Marty Lockwood, also the trainer's purse provided by Keith and Marty Lockwood out of Lake Worth, Florida. The halter that will go to our winning entry, donated by Shelby Horse Supply of Simpsonville. Martha Neal Reister Memorial Perpetual Trophy will go to our winning 2-year-old entry. And standing in for the trophy, Casey and Nancy Crabtree. Nice to have all of you with us tonight. Nice group of young three-gated horses. The 2-year-old winner tonight, 405. Here's Summers Cover Girl. Wingswept Farm of Nicholasville, Kentucky, and Stephanie Sedlacko rides the 2-year-old three-gated winner. Second now with Mr. Moeller, the reserve champion. That's 151. Here's Alejandro. Peter Mace for Dell Investments, Simpsonville, Kentucky. Alejandro is reserve. Into third, 448. It's Lismore's Another One. Terry Kearney of Shelbyville, Lionel Ferreira. Alejandro's so happy he doesn't want to leave. Into fourth, 454, it's Fox Grapes, First Council. The Fox Grape Farms of Roanoke, Virginia, Steve Wheeler. And fifth is 254, it's Bunny Attack. Bunny Attack ridden by Michael Buchanan for Melissa Moore, Chad Graham of Versailles. Need an attendant, if you would, guys. Down victory lane comes our winning entry from the 2-year-old three-gated division. Our congratulations, owned by the Windswept Farm in Nicholasville. It's Summers Cover Girl and Stephanie Sedlacko. Each and every Saturday night for 25 years, we have saluted a very special friend of the horse show. As our friends start to gather along that initial rail of our Shelbyville Oval. For the past 20 years, we have taken a moment to present our Saturday evening Shelbyville Horse Show and Wakefield Skiers Gallery's Friend of the Horse Show. Tonight's recipient is not only a true friend of the Shelbyville Horse Show, but also a true friend of the American Saddlebred horse. Carl Fisher, for the past 65 years, has been breeding and showing American Saddlebred horses. His passion has had an enormous positive influence on the breed today. From breeding to full arrival, Carl appreciates watching the development of his young horses and often describes their entry into the training barn as being just like unwrapping a Christmas present. His breeding operation, legendary across the United States, have produced such horses as Champion, the King of High Point, Broodmare Hall of Fame mare, Poor Ruby Red Dress, the dam of world grand champion Jim Crack, world champion Trink To Me Only. In addition, he bred world champion Family Jewels, who went on to sire world grand champion Onion, along with world champion Tiger Lee and What a Jewel. What a Jewel was the dam of world grand champion Boucheron and Many Pearls, world champion Nut and Doin', world champion Military Secret, world champion Cheese Packing, reserve world champion Honky Tonky, reserve world champion Battlefield, world champion My Silver Sea, world champion Magic Fire Music, world champion Bouffant, and world champion Bubble Bath are also products of Carl Fisher's Meadow Lake Farm. Carl's contribution to the industry, they've been immense. For many years, Carl ran the Newmarket Sale and was the manager of the Rock Creek Horse Show. He's also served on the American Saddlebred Horse Association Breeders Committee and was instrumental in creating the Broodmare Hall of Fame. He has served on the Kentucky State Advisory Board and the Hall of Fame Committee, the ASHA Board of Directors, and is a member of the World Championship Horse Show's Hall of Fame. For the past 18 years, Carl has teamed with Peter Palmer, resulting in the production of an impressive number of champions who have collectively been winners nearly every young horse class offered here at the Shelbyville Horse Show. Carl bred 4 different winners of the 5-gaited 3-year-old class. He bred the 2007 Fine Harness 3-year-old champion. In 2011, Meadow Lake bred horses were reserve champions in the Fine Harness 2-year-old, 3-gaited 2-year-old, and 5-gaited 3-year-old divisions. Quite an accomplishment. He also bred the 5-gaited junior stake winner that same year. In 2012, he bred the junior exhibitor 5-gaited champion. Battlefield was the reserve 3-gaited champion in 2012 and came back just a year ago to win our open 3-gaited stake. Carl's breeding operation has brought us to crowd-pleasing, giant-hearted Many Pearls. 2006, the 5-gaited 3-year-old champion. 2009 and 2011, reserve 5-gaited amateur champion. 2012 and 2013, the amateur 5-gaited champion, all here at the Shelbyville Horse Show. Trainer Peter Palmer was asked to comment on his experience as the head trainer for Meadow Lake Farm. According to Peter, I feel so fortunate to have held this position for so many years. Carl and I share a real passion for these horses. I really enjoy watching Carl's enthusiasm and excitement for his horses. For me, at this stage of the game, that is worth more than a pile of blue ribbons. To Carl, I thank you not only for what you've done for the Shelbyville Horse Show and the entire horse industry, also for giving me the opportunity to work with your horses, but I would also like to thank you for your support, guidance, knowledge, and most of all, friendship. I hope the good Lord gives me a few more years to do this for you, as I feel certain somewhere out there in the field of foals, another Many Pearls is waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, the Shelbyville Horse Show honored to the support of Carl Fisher and his Meadow Lake Farm for the past 25 years. We're looking forward to many, many more years. Wife Roberta is with our honoree tonight. Carl Fisher, ladies and gentlemen. One of the great breeding programs in all of the country, Carl Fisher, a wonderful supporter of our American Saddlebred. Steve Buttleman stands poised and ready. We will sound the call now for the junior exhibitor 5-gaited stake. Call for our young riders, 17 years of age and younger, on the high-powered 5-gaited American Saddlebreds. Here they come. We are underway with a total of 3 as our young riders, just 17 years of age and younger. They joined us here in Shelbyville. Entries in this class, of course, from Kentucky with one of our riders, but the owners from Tampa, Florida, from San Marcos, California, and from the state of Colorado. National event here in Shelbyville. Shall we get a trot? Down to the walk, please. Slow gate, please. Riders, slow gate. Hey, let them rack now. Riders, rack on. Thank you, riders. Now walk, please. Down to the walk, please. High-powered, 5-gated American saddlebreds and our junior exhibitor riders, the youngsters showing here tonight. Canter, please. Canter. Thank you. Now walk, please. On the reverse and showing at the trot, please. Our junior exhibitors putting on a nice show with the 5-gated horses. Find one you like, cheer them on. These young riders, they like to hear from you. Second direction showing at the trot. Riders, thank you. Now walk, please. Slow gate, please. Young riders, set them up and slow gate. Let them rack now, rack on. Thank you. Down to the walk, please. We'll finish up with the canter. Canter, please. Junior riders, thank you very much. A great job with the 5-gated horses. Down to the walk, please. And as they move to the lineup with Mr. Miller and Mr. Friendship, how about a nice round of applause, a salute to these young riders presenting the 5-gated horses. In and all lined up. Probably won't surprise you that American Saddlebreds were the #1 breed of horse in Shelby County in July of 2012. The thoroughbreds and quarter horses placed 2nd and 3rd. Saddlebreds #1 here in the Shelby County area, American Saddlebred capital of the world. Riders, thank you. Retire to your left. Class number 44 on our Saturday night ticket has been the 5-gated stake class offered for our junior exhibitor riders. The young riders tonight, just 17 years of age and younger. Our class brought to you this evening by the Sanderlin Farms of Shelbyville. Very special thanks to Kim and Tina Sanderlin for their support. They also join us in the winner's circle. Sanderlin Farms also sponsors the trophy, the ribbons, and the trainer's purse as well. The Jimmy Horn Perpetual Trophy will also be awarded to our 5-gated champion from the junior exhibitor division. As I mentioned earlier, from Florida, from California, and from Colorado, Shelbyville Horse Show, very well respected throughout the United States. We welcome to the winner's circle our champion, long trip from the west coast of California. It's 112 Rapid Reward and Marie Bellevue. San Marcos, California is home for this winning combination. Liz Bolton, Southern California, will make her way down to the winner's enclosure for that presentation. From California to Tampa, Florida for the reserve champion, here's 103. It's Courageous Rider. MLS Equestrian of Tampa, Florida. Zoe Schaffel rides the reserve champion. And third goes to 226. It's Aces Ebony Angel. State of Colorado checks in for Rem West Ventures. Coming for Colorado and Alex Murr. How about a nice send-off for our California resident to make their way down victory lane here at Shelbyville. Liz Bolton, congratulations. Theo Robinson. They train Rapid Reward for Marie Bellevue of San Marcos, California. Free-gated Park Horse Stake for the open entries, class number 45. Mr. Buttleman with the call for the open riders. Now their 3-gated Park Horse Championship. Everybody's here, a good group for the Park Horses here on Saturday night. We'll begin at the trot, please. Trot. Riders down to the walk, please. Back to the walk now. Canter, please. Canter. Now walk, please. On the reverse with the Park Horses tonight, 3-gated Park second direction showing at a trot, please. Brought to you by Stanley Pfister Construction of Shelbyville. The trophy provided by Care Tenders Home Health. Second way at the trot. Riders, thank you. Now walk, please. Down to the walk, please. Cantor, please. Cantor. That will do. Down to the walk, please. Calling for the lineup in class number 45 tonight, $500 added stake class for the three-gated park horses. They are competing for the Lee Sug Con Schusterman Trophy here tonight. Right in if you would, all lined up. As our three-gated park horses make their way to centering in the lineup, Mr. Frensreb and Mr. Moeller, our ringmasters working here on Saturday night. Lined up with our ringmasters if you would. Also would like to let you know that Shelby County is home to at least 20 distinct equine breeds, a total of 20 different breeds of horses all in our county. Still looking for numbers now. Hold your spots if you would, please. Riders, thank you very much. Nice job retiring to your right. Class number 45, results have now become official. It has been a stake class with $500 in added prize money for the American Saddlebred three-gated park horses tonight. Big group joins us down for that presentation. We'd like to thank our sponsor, the Stanley Pfister Construction Company of Shelbyville. A number of folks with the Pfister Construction Company, Stanley, Marilyn Pfister. They're joined by Donald and Nikki Miles. In addition, Braden Stoops, Trace Pfister, Tori Pfister, Thompson, all representing our class sponsor. Trophy sponsor, the Caretenders Home Health of Shelbyville. The ribbon sponsor will be Shelby Kentucky Tourism and Visitors Bureau. Sophie Fussenegger will represent for our ribbon sponsor. The trainer's purse tonight, also our evening sponsor, Commonwealth Bank and Trust. And we're very pleased to have with us the CEO of Commonwealth Bank and Trust, Ann Wells, and Darrell Wells, the bank director. The Schusterman Trophy, the Lee Sugcon Schusterman Trophy, all of that going to our champion from the three-gated park horse division. Our winner, it's just like that. 408 is the park horse winner tonight. Melinda Moore, and just like that, to crown as champions tonight. Entries owned by Melinda Moore and Ricky Cook of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Melinda Moore wins the park stake tonight. Mr. Moeller with the reserve honors. The reserve going to 113. Here's Undulata's little brother. Split Decision LLC of Shelbyville and Theo Robinson out of Vista, California. Third going to 250, it's Just Jack. For the DeVault Farms, LLC, South Pasadena, California. West Coast flavor to our program tonight. Jerry Hudson aboard It's Just Jack and accepting that yellow ribbon for third. Fourth going to entry 128, here's first round pick. Isaac Bumgardner rides the entry of James Orr of Lee's Summit, Missouri. Fifth to entry 115, it's Christopher Blue. Sandy Carter's entry Lexington, Kentucky for fifth. Stephanie Sedlacko. And sixth, that goes to 255. Here's Arrowhead's Bon Appetit. The entry of Mitch and Vicki Clark of Danville, Kentucky, and Vicki Clark rides for the final ribbon offer. Howie Schatzberg are ready for that winning pass by Melinda Moore. Here's your three-gated park horse winner and champion. It's Just Like That. Melinda Moore, Ricky Cook for the ownership out of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Melinda Moore trains and rides tonight. Three-gated park horse champion, Just Like That. Here's Howie Schatzberg. Class number 46 will show next the Country Pleasure Driving Championship with just one. Steve Buttleman, thank you very much. Lone entry, Country Pleasure Driving showing at the trot. Trot, please. Extend the trot, please. Extend the trot. Thank you. Down to the walk, please. Now walk. Halt, please. Halt. Thank you. Walk, please. And now reverse. And we'll continue at the walk, please. Reverse. And walk. Showing at the trot, please. Working now at the trot. Chuck Fence of Shelbyville sponsoring the Country Pleasure Driving here tonight. Extend the trot now. Thank you. Walk, please. Halt, please. Halt. Charlotte, thank you very much. You may walk, please. And now pick up the trot. You may trot right over to Mr. Muller, our ringmaster on the far side of our show ring. We would at this time like to welcome in our header as well. Beautiful drive for the Country Pleasure Driving Championship. Class number 46, it has been the Country Pleasure Driving Championship for the American Saddlebreds here on Saturday night. Our Saturday evening sponsor has been Commonwealth Bank and Trust Company. Class brought to you by the Shuck Fence Company of Shelbyville. Underouts Paint, Flooring, and Blinds will serve as our trophy sponsor. And the ribbon sponsor, Roger C. Green Jr. of Shelbyville. Time to welcome to our presentation area the Country Pleasure Driving Champion. Tonight it's 4-4-0. Here's HV Act Again. Right hand turn for Charlotte Deutschley of Scottsdale, Arizona. Charlotte, nice drive. She will be accompanied to the winner's circle by Renee Lavery, a Lindsay Lavery trained entry. Beautiful presentation picture by Howie Schatzberg and Schatzberg Photography of Cave Creek, Arizona. Great to have Howie, Megan, and Jacqueline Schatzberg with us throughout the stay during the Shelbyville Horse Show. Scottsdale, Arizona is home for the winning driver and owner in our Country Pleasure Driving division. She will make a round of honor now in lieu of her victory and championship. Or maybe not. Charlotte, congratulations. Sure, take a left if you like. The trainer told her to go. Renee, thank you. Scottsdale, Arizona, we'll get through this. Act Again, champion. Five-gated Show Pleasure, Mr. Butler. From a very good qualifying event 2 nights ago, our five-gated Show Pleasure stake is next. A total of 12 return, sponsored this Saturday night by the Sentinel News of Shelbyville. Saturday evening corporate sponsor, the Commonwealth Bank and Trust Company. A dozen join us now for the five-gated Show Pleasure Championship. Riders, good luck. Here we go. Showing it a trot. Trot, please. Amateur riders, thank you. Down to the walk, please. Down to the walk, please. So the five-gated Show Pleasure entries do all of the gates required of our amateur and open five-gated horses. Pleasure horses are required to walk quietly, flat walk. Restricted to amateur riders. Slow gate, please. Slow gate. Rack now, riders, rack on. down to the walk, please. Now, settle down if you would. Back to the walk, please. Canter, please. We finish up first direction now with our 5 gated pleasure entries showing at the canter. Thank you. Now walk, please. Down to the walk, please. Riders on the reverse with our 5 gated show pleasure entries tonight. We head for home and show at the trot. Sponsored by the Sentinel News of Shelbyville, Cottrell Farm and Equipment of Simpsonville. They'll provide the trophy that goes to our champion here tonight. Second way, working a nice group at the trot. Thank you, riders. Now walk, please. Down to the walk. Slow gate, please. Set up the 5 gated pleasure horses and slow gate. Let them rack now, riders. Rack on. Thank you. Now walk, please. Settle down back to your walk. Canter, please. Canter. What a nice job with our 5 gator pleasure horses. Riders down to the walk, please. Down to your walk now. We are calling for the lineup in our 5 gated show pleasure stake. $500 in added prize money. It's class 47 on our Saturday evening program. What a big class, total of 12 exhibiting. How about a nice round of applause for the amateurs and the 5 gated show pleasure horses. Mentioned as they work both directions of the show ring that the pleasure horses must flat foot walk. They must stand quietly in the lineup, and they will be asked to back individually. Our judge is allowed ringmaster John Fritz ready to handle that assignment for him as he makes additional notes and placing standing behind the lineup. What a nice group with a field of 12, and we have riders from all over the United States. Total of 8 different states represented in a field of 12. Entry from Florida, Oklahoma, North Carolina, Indiana, Illinois, Alabama, and Minnesota. A nice diverse group in our 5-gated pleasure. Riders, thank you. Retire now to your right. Five-gated Show Pleasures Day, class number 47 on our schedule here on a Saturday night, brought to you by Commonwealth Bank and Trust Company. Our class tonight, sponsored by the Sentinel News of Shelbyville. Jagger Wilkins will represent our Sentinel News. Trophy sponsor, Control Farm and Equipment of Simpsonville. Nancy Irene Control joins us for the presentation to our winning entry. Ribbons provided by the Old Stone Inn in Simpsonville. And the trainer's purse, that's brought to you by Arby's of Shelbyville. Kathy Kennedy will join us for the presentation. Kathy, thanks for being with us. And we will welcome now to the winner's circle our five-gated Show Pleasure winner and champion. It's 234, Sequilly's Gone with the Wind. Christine Broder rides the five-gated Pleasure Champion from right here in Shelbyville. Split Decision LLC, the ownership, and Chris Broder. Sequilly's Gone with the Wind for the victory. Reserve honor is now going to entry 221. Here's Take It from the Top. From Birmingham, Alabama, here's Sarah McDonald. McDonald LLC is reserve. Third is entry 213 213. That is Supreme Kiss, Cape Bowman, Roscoe, Illinois. Alabama and Illinois represented in second and third. Into fourth, entry 108. This is Kenny Dawson from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, for the Bennett Farms and Christy Bennett. Fifth is 231. Joining us from Minnesota, here's the paper girl, JJW, Sarah Moses. New Broughton, Minnesota. Sarah rides 231 for fifth. And sixth, that goes to entry 123, Innocent Lies. Rhonda Feldman, Carmel, Indiana, and Denise Feldman aboard 1, 2, 3 for sixth. Well, Chris Broder, congratulations. A very big win for Split Decision LLC from right here in Shelbyville. Sequilli's gone with the wind. Not the first time that Chris Broder has graced our winner's circle in the 5-gated show pleasure division. It was back-to-back championships, 2005 and in 2006 for Child of the Times. Entry at the time owned by Robert and Christine Broder of Shelbyville. Marks the third time that the Edward R. Bennett trained entry is our 5-gated show pleasure champion. Chris Broder and Sequilli's gone with the win. Mr. Buttleman, if you would, please. Mr. Buttleman with a call for the 3-gated open stake, $1,000 in added prize money. The 3-gated division brought to you by the city of Shelbyville. Our stake class tonight sponsored by Williman Farrier and Southern Venture of Simpsonville. Golden Creek Farm contributes for the trophy. Augusta Rhodes for the ribbons, and High Hickory Farm of Simpsonville for the trainer's purse. Number of outstanding trophies: J. Edward Bennett Memorial Perpetual Trophy, the Tate Edelin Bennett Memorial Perpetual Trophy, Jimmy Jack Harden Bennett Memorial Perpetual Trophy, and the J.A. Bennett Memorial Perpetual Trophy as well. What a good group, a big class. It's the Open 3-gated championship tonight. We'll show at the Park Trot, please. Park Trot. Riders, thank you. Now, walk please down to the wall. Canter, please. Canter. Riders, thank you. Now walk, please. On the reverse in our 3-gated stake tonight, second direction, showing it a Park Trot, please. What a nice group. Find one you like. Cheer them on tonight. A good group of 3-gated horses. Second way, Park Trot. Thank you. Now walk, please. Down to the walk, please. canter, please. Showing at the canter. Riders, thank you. That will do. Down to the walk, please. Back to the walk now. Riders, one more time, showing at the park trot, please. Final selections by Judge Robert Gardner. Make some noise. Tell them who you like tonight. Three-gated championship showing at a park trot. We are calling for the lineup in our three-gated stake tonight. Riders, thank you very much. Mr. Mueller, Mr. Franzreib, head to that far side. And 154 has asked for and now received permission to be excused. 154, Mr. Gardner, has withdrawn. What a nice group of three-gated American Saddlebreds competing for the top honors in our three-gated championship here tonight. Tell you a little bit about each and every one of our ribbon winners as we call them out individually. All the way back to 1990, 25 years ago, it was the Adler Farms and Redan's box seat to grace our winner's circle. List of winners: Callaway Hills, David Rudder, William Shatner, Pat McConnell, Pigeon Roost, Dr. Geraldine Meaner, Elizabeth Goff, Jean McLean Davis. Retiring, if you would, to your left, please. Division sponsor of our three-gated division throughout the week, the City of Shelbyville. Our open three-gated championship brought to you tonight by Williman Farrier, along with Southern Venture of Simpsonville, Kentucky. Trophy provided by Mary Gaylord McLean's Golden Creek Farm of Simpsonville. The ribbons offered by Augusta Rhodes of Finchville, Kentucky. And the trainer's purse presented by High Hickory Farm of Simpsonville. All of the Bennett trophies will be awarded the J. Edward Bennett Memorial, along with the Tate Adeline Bennett Memorial, Jimmy Jack Harden Bennett, and J. A. Bennett Memorial. Number of folks is Susan Joanna, along with Chloe Tate Jackson, Little Pat Bennett, R.H. Bennett, and Uncle Hoppy, all joining us in the winner's circle for the presentation here tonight. As we mentioned, I'll let you know a little bit about each and every one of our winners as we call out first our walk trot champion. Top honors tonight going to entry 300. Here's St. Nick EGF. Bred by the Everglades Farm, sired by Undulata's Nutcracker, out of the World Grand Champion mare, Champion An Air About Her. 2013 three-gated amateur champion at the Lexington Junior League Horse Show. Sired by Nutcracker, out of one of the great walk trot mares of our breed, Champion An Air About Her. Mr. Moeller now with the reserve honor. Second, the reserve champion, that's 104. She's My Justification. David Christian for MLS Equestrian. Bred by Mitch Clark, sired by Castle Bravo, out of the beautiful mare, Champion She's My Desire of BH. Has shown in the fine harness division as well, with an amateur victory at Blue Ridge. Three-gated wins include Chattanooga Cleveland Charity, J.D. Massey, Tampa Charity, and the Jubilee of Breeds. Third goes to 243. We introduce Battlefield, owned by Carl Fisher, Meadow Lake Farm of Prospect. Battlefield, the second entry in the top three, sired by Nutcracker. This out of Battersea, bred by Carl Fisher. 2013, the Open three-gated champion here, was reserve at the All-Tech National Horse Show just a year ago and showed at Shelbyville and was third in the junior walk trot class in 2011. Into fourth, entry 458. Here's Rose Lane's Kiss Me All Over. Melinda Moore owns and rides the entry out of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Sired by Shamrock's Blue Thunder out of Madeira's Street Farewell. The 2013 reserve three-gated champion right here at Shelbyville. Fifth to 453, this is Elegante. Cheryl Friedman, Boca Raton, Florida, with Chris Reiser. Elegante, sired by Undulata's heir apparent out of the beautiful mare Champion Passion. The breeder, Willowbank Farm, was the 2012 three-year-old three-gated winner with Darrell Case. Rounding out the ribbons, entry number 455, here's Sequilles Menolito. Derek Westbrook for Susan Hanna out of Duluth, Georgia. This entry, sired by Undulata's Nutcracker, and out of the mare Mandela Remembered, bred by the Sequilles Stables, the 2012 UPHA three-gated Classic Grand Champion with Todd Graham. Got to meet the horses up close and personal. We'll salute with Nelson Green tonight and the Ashland Farms of Simpsonville. This is St. Nick EGF. Sired by Undulata's Nutcracker out of the three-time World's Grand Champion three-gated mare, Champion at Air About Her, bred by the Everglades Farm of Kansas City. Well, thanks very much. We will take a short break here to smooth out the surface of the track, and our shooters are back. The annual launching of the t-shirts. Our friends from Atlanta, Georgia, and we have our friend right in front of that truck. So this group down here to my left, get ready to go. There's the first one and the second one. Two great shots. What a great crowd tonight here in Shelbyville. Thanks for being with us. Always a pleasure as we celebrate 25 years. One of the most hospitable horse shows in America. Coming towards the grandstand now. Here we go. Fire away. Perfect. Oh, it hit Carl Fisher, the friend of the horse show, and we just knocked him cold. Take the gun away from this guy. Carl, congrats. That's how we honor you. All right, he's back shooting again. How about the pavilion? All our good friends. Upper deck, I see a pretty girl waving to us. Watch it. Oh, he thought he was up to his old antics of shooting it out of the ring. All right, here we go, straight across. Yes, sir, good catch. Here we go. Perfect. Tell you what, hit the facade more times than not. All right, how about that pavilion again? Upper deck is ready. Here we go. Oh, off the wire, right out of the ballpark on the other side. Let's try that upper deck for the pavilion folks again. Here we go. They're ready. Well, that's the lower deck, but at least you're in the pavilion. There you go. Upper deck now. Yeah, perfect. Oh. Well, as close to perfect as you've been in 2 nights. One more shot for that upper deck. Anybody left? All right, upper deck, I promise it's coming. Oh, shoot. One just broke a windshield over on the left-hand side, I think clearly out of the ring. Anybody else? Yep. Crazy Shooter's got one more. Come on, right there. Oh, man, look out. Whoops. Perfect. It's a 2-year-old who will never come back to the horse show. Well, thanks very much. We certainly hope you enjoyed the t-shirts each and every night. We'd like to thank our friends from Atlanta for coming to the horse show. and supporting our cause. Road horses, Fast and Furious, they're up next. That is the call from Steve Buttleman of Churchill Downs in Louisville, Kentucky. Steve, great to have you with us. Road horses, for those new to the horse show, just coming maybe for the first time, this is your class. They come in entering in the opposite direction of all others as they show at the jog. And we'll do 2 gates this way, then we'll turn around, and then it becomes a horse race. They'll jog, step up to the road gate. That's when we need you to cheer and clap as loud as you can. They're at the jog. Second gear time for the road horses at the road gate, please. Second gear road gate. Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, sponsoring the road horse division. Our bike stake brought to you tonight by Hardee's Restaurant. Saturday night sponsor, that's Commonwealth Bank and Trust. Back to the jog now, drivers. Thank you very much. Return to the jog. On the reverse now with the speedsters, the road horses, our bike entries turn for home, reverse and jog. You get the idea. That first way, they're just getting warmed up. They show at the jog and the road gate. We call for the reverse now, and once again, this is the direction on a racetrack that these standardbred horses would be racing. So we'll jog, then we'll call for the road gate, and when that call comes for speed, I want you to come alive, cheer them on. They love the noise and the response. Everybody's second way at a jog, and jog only, please. Jog slow and collected. Stepping up now to the second gear, that's the road gate. That's when things start to get quick. Now you'll see the pace just a little bit faster, a little quicker step by our 3 road horses. 3 outstanding entries. Get ready to make some noise. We're just about to turn them loose. All right, Shelbyville, come to life. Here they go, drive on. Come on, you can do better than that. Cheer for them tonight. Around that turn and down that straightaway. Here they come. One more time, come on, cheer them on. Whoa, drivers. Whoa, down to the jog, please. Back to the jog. Drivers in the racing silks adorned in their stabling colors, and looks like Mike and Merrill are going to have a race up this side, so heads up now. We'll call for the lineup, gentlemen. Kent Moeller, heads up. That's why we have 2 ringmasters, ladies and gentlemen, in case we lost Kent. Cranesreb's in undercover. Guys, in, all lined up, please. For our drivers, thank you very much. A very entertaining Roadster to Bike Championship. Mike Felty out of Shelbyville, Larry Hodge of Springfield, Kentucky, and Merrill Murray of Versailles. Our road horse sponsor has been Anheuser-Busch Incorporated. The Roadster to Bike Stake class brought to you by Hardee's Restaurant of Shelbyville. Trophy has been donated by Sheriff Mike Armstrong Mike lives over in Shelbyville. Ribbons provided by Black Horse Manor and Janie Giles of Pleasureville, Kentucky. The trainer's purse offered by Commonwealth Bank and Trust of Shelbyville. They are also our Saturday night corporate sponsor. The Wayne Shuck Memorial Perpetual Trophy will be presented tonight. Representing Hardee's will be Grace and Reagan Ramey, along with Carly Ramey. Representing Sheriff Mike Armstrong is Samantha and Caitlin Armstrong. And the trainer's purse provided by Commonwealth Bank and Trust, John Key, President, and Robbie Hudson, Shelby County Market Executive. Thanks to everyone for joining us. The Wayne Shuck Memorial Perpetual Trophy each and every year. We remember an old friend in this business in Wayne Shuck. Roadster to Bike winner and champion tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's live action and Larry Hodge to win the Roadster to Bike Championship. Live Action is owned by the Hillcroft Farm of Paris, Kentucky, and driven in victory by Larry Hodge. The reserve champion goes to entry 152. Here's Mountain Beach. Mike Felty of Shelbyville, the owner and the driver. Mike's in those blue silks trimmed in gold. Third go to entry 401. Here's the entry of Tommy and Leon Richardson of Lenore City, Tennessee. Sudoku and Merrill Murray. Our thoughts and prayers continue to welcome Leon Richardson and well. Merrill, thank you very much. Great drive for our friends out of Lenore City, Tennessee. We have a little information about our winning entry in the Roadster to Bike Stake. He was the 2012 Shelbyville Horse Show Road Horse Champion. That was Sam Stafford, also of Calorama Farm. 2013, a very good year for Live Action. He was the winner at the the American Royal with Misty Wrigley Miller, and the All-Tech National Horse Show also with Misty Wrigley Miller. Just been of the check, and we'll send out our Road Horse Champion coming up in just a moment. Kelly Self, along with Danny Lockhart, to assist trainer Larry Hodge. Hillcroft Farm of Paris, Kentucky, here they come. Road Horse Champion tonight. It's Live Action and Larry Hodge. And Steve, hold up for just a moment. We're going to give away a couple of televisions here tonight. O'Brien Ford of Shelbyville will be giving away two beautiful televisions as they join us here in the winner's circle down at that far end. We'd like to thank them for their continued support of the Shelbyville Horse Show. They donate cars for all of our officials to drive and continuously support us in every way possible. Good friends, when we need anything done, Joe O'Brien always there to step forward and offer his assistance. So I believe we have a wireless microphone for Joe, and Joe is directing, as he would, the truck right down into the infield. And Joe O'Brien, I believe, will take it from here. Joe, nice to have you with us each and every year, and I understand we're going to give a couple of televisions away tonight.
Thanks, Peter. It's very nice to be here. We've been fortunate enough to do this the past 4 or 5 years, but most importantly, we want to say thank you to Shelby County and all of Shelbyville for supporting O'Brien Ford the way you have. So a big round of applause for all of you. Thank you very, very much. You know, Patrice and I are fortunate enough to be involved with the Saddlebreds and have a farm here and a place that I think is the prettiest place in America. And I've asked tonight 2 of my grandsons to come out and help us pick out a winner. Out here with me is Eddie Snyder. Everybody in town and the county knows Eddie. He's only been around almost 40 years selling Fords. And Mark Grin, our general manager at the Ford store. So let's see, this is Joe O'Brien IV and Kaylin Grin. Joe, why don't you crank that up and let your brother pick out some winners? Whoa, you're dropping some there, Eddie. Good job, Caleb. Are you nervous, Eddie? There you go, buddy. You got two right there. That's good, Caleb. You want to dig in there? Can you reach? Two. We got two. First one is Chad Graham from Simpsonville, Kentucky. Everybody knows Chad. Chad, congratulations. And the second winner is Bill Stemler from Shelbyville. Bill Stemler, congratulations. If you come to O'Brien Ford, see Eddie or Mark, pick up your TVs. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of this show. Most importantly, thanks to the committee, thanks to the board. This horse show is the most well done horse show that we go to. I mean, the support of this community is amazing. So thank you, Shelbyville.
Joe O'Brien, thank you very much. I couldn't agree with Joe any stronger. He has hit it on the head. A community event. We travel to horse shows all over the United States, and the support of the community. Look at the crowd here on a beautiful Saturday night enjoying the equestrian excellence. Catch the excitement of Shelbyville. For those that are joining us from their home, around the country, or around the world on richfieldvideo.com, put it on your bucket list. Make a commitment to come to Shelbyville, Kentucky, the 1st of August next year, the year after, and have the time of your life as you catch the excitement of one of the most competitive horse shows in the United States, the Shelbyville Horse Show. We celebrate 25 years of equestrian excellence. Class number 50 will be our next stop, a three-gated stake for the junior exhibitor riders. Mr. Buttelman, if you would. One of 4 classes remaining on our Saturday night stake night performance, brought to you by the Commonwealth Bank and Trust. Underway with a lone entry now in our junior exhibitor walk trot stake, showing, if you would, at the Park Trot, please. Thank you. Now walk, please. Down to the walk, please. Canter, please. Canter. Natalie, thank you. Down to the walk, please. On the reverse with our junior exhibitor rider, three-gated entry, second way at the Park Trot, please. You're viewing the performance tonight of Natalie Sams of Louisville, Kentucky. Natalie presents her three-gated American Saddlebred champion, South African bred, Nelmar Tango Forever. The entry is owned by Terry and Ann Sams of Louisville and trained by Chad Cole. They show at a Park Trot. Thank you. Now walk, please. Canter, please. Canter. Thank you. Down to the walk, please. Calling for the lineup now in our lone entry, and the junior exhibitors take for the walk trots. In and lined up, please. All the way around, Natalie, if you would, to the opposite side of our show ring. A nice job with your presentation of our three-gated stake class here tonight. Our class tonight sponsored in memory of Brandy Floyd Razor, and a trophy in memory of Brandy Floyd, as well as the ribbons and the trainer's purse. The Francis Henry Perpetual Trophy, along with the Dr. Sally Hayden Perpetual Trophy. And nice stories about these folks in your program as well. And our sponsor is Midway College Equine Alumni. Time to meet the winner. It's the junior exhibitor, three-gated winner and champion. It's 291. Here's champion South African Nelmar Tango Forever. Terry Nan Sams of Louisville, Kentucky. Natalie Sams in the irons for trainer Chad Cole. This group, this pair, teamed up to win our class in 2011. So champions in 2011 and once again here in 2014. For the past 2 years, it has been the exciting three-gated horse, the Mighty Mouse, the entry of Shelby Farm and Stables of the Woodlands, Texas. And I've been our friends, the Huskies and Milo Jones, along with Corinne Mercer, watching on the live feed. If you'd like to have your folks and friends join us, it's richvillevideo.com. Joining us in that winner's circle, we're very pleased to have Don and Pam Floyd, along with friends of theirs, Pam Paulin, along with Haley Paulin. Natalie, congratulations, a return trip from 2011 as the champion. It's champion Nelmar Tango Forever. Chad Cole, trained entry, ridden in victory tonight by Natalie Sam. Junior exhibitor, three-gated champion tonight. We'll sound the call for a field of 12, our three-gated Show Pleasure Championship, next for the adult riders. Mr. Buttleman with a call worthy of our adult three-gated Show Pleasure Championship. Steve, thank you very much. What a beautiful group. A total of 12 contesting our title tonight. Watch the gate, please. We believe we're underway, and we'll be showing first at the trot. Trot, please. Three-gated Show Pleasure Championship for the adult riders, brought to you by Mortensen Family Dental right here in Shelbyville. Thank you, riders. Down to the walk, please. Back to the walk, please. Canter, please. Canter. Thank you. Now walk, please. On the reverse and showing it a trot, please. The adult three-gated Show Pleasure Championship. Second direction now and showing at the trot. Thank you. Now walk, please. Canter, please. Canter. The riders, thank you. Now walk, please. Down to the walk, please. Calling for the lineup, class number 51, our three-gated Show Pleasure Championship for the adults. May trot right in on the initial side of our show ring, the first rail. Mr. Bowler, Mr. Fransred, lined up with them if you would. Riders, thank you. Retire now. To your right, please. Total of 11 join us for the Adult Championship in our three-gated pleasure division. It has been class number 51 on your schedule here on this Saturday night. Saturday night program sponsored by Commonwealth Bank and Trust Company. We thank them very much for their support. Class sponsor in our adult three-gated pleasure has been Mortensen Family Dental, the Shelbyville group, and Braces, Braces, Braces of Shelbyville. I'd like to welcome to our winner's circle, representing Mortensen Family Dental, Dr. Joe Koval, along with Dr. Jessica Eugenio, and Dr. Jean Ann Jensen, along with Roxine Campbell, all to represent Mortensen Family Dental and Braces, Braces, Braces. Trophy sponsor has been J.R. Robards, attorney at law of Shelbyville, and J.R. Robards is with us. The ribbon sponsor, John and Peggy Wills of Shelbyville. In addition, the trainer's purse that's offered by Livestock Show Services of Shelbyville, the Champion High Expectations Perpetual Challenge Trophy, donated each and every year by Carol Hillenbrand of Skillman, New Jersey. Also, the Anne Marie Brixton Memorial Perpetual Trophy will be awarded to our winner. Big group down at the presentation area. They're waiting now for the champion from the Adult Three-Gated Show Pleasure Division from Dallas, Texas. Here's 423. It's Black Patton and Ashton Duncan. Dallas, Texas is home for the Pretty Black Horse heading up the middle of our show ring. Big smile on the winning rider, Ashton Duncan. Joined by our group in center ring. Mr. Moeller now with the balance of the awards. The reserve champion in this class goes to 439. Here's W.S. Knight's Quiet Victory. Molly Krieger aboard the entry of Richard Ballatera of Los Angeles, California. Finishing third, entry 248. Here's Oceans Apart. Ellie Troutman of Goshen, Connecticut with Taylor Reinhardt. Fourth to 137. Here's the Apocalypse. Kim Carson of Tucson, Arizona. The Apocalypse is fourth. Fifth is 295. Here's More Than Enough. Good Art Farm, LLC, Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. Kristen Thorin rides the entry. And sixth to entry 252. Here's Unduladas on Holiday. Catherine Harmon of Fort Lupton, Colorado, to finish up in sixth. Secret Santana. 25 years ago tonight, with Leslie Bennett in the irons, was our adult three-gated show pleasure champion. Texas Fiesta for a couple of years after that. Carol Hillenbrand with champion Utopian Melody. The best yet was a two-time winner, Steal My Thunder, for Marty Reynolds, along with champion Lightning Lil for the Belts family of Indiana. Lightning Lil actually a three-time winner, and a Mighty Thor for Carol Hillenbrand 2012 and 2013. All the way back to the state of Texas, it's Black Patton. Ashton Duncan will be our champion tonight. Did you know that Shelby County's FFA chapter is one of Kentucky's largest? Farms is still a very important of our future, part of our future here in Shelby County. And Mr. Buttleman, if you would, Pleasure Driving Championship. Steve Buttleman with a call. We'd like to say thank you to our friends down in Houston, Texas, the Pin Oak Charity Horse Show. has sent their well wishes on our celebration of 25 years. Another one of the oldest and most historic horse shows in the country. We'll be back in Houston, Texas with Pin Oak Charity the middle of March. So thanks for shouting out to us. Show Pleasure Driving. It's a championship brought to you by the Split Decision Farm of Shelbyville. Underway now, showing at the trot. Extend the trot, please. Thank you. Walk, please. And now reverse and walk, please. Reverse and walk. Showing at the trot, please. Trot. Extend the trot now. Step up to the extended trot. Thank you, drivers. Now walk, please. On the far side of our ring, Mr. Miller is the ringmaster, now calling for the lineup. Right on in, lined up with our Show Pleasure Driving Championship, and headers are welcome. Headers right on in. Show Pleasure Driving Championship, part of our Saturday evening performance. Just one class remains straight ahead, that open 5-gated championship. Class sponsored by our evening sponsor, Commonwealth Bank and Trust. We thank you very much. We appreciate all you do for us. They're joined by Split Decision Farm. Trophy provided by Republic Bank of Shelbyville. Jacoby Sales presents the ribbons, and the Undulata Farm, our trainer's purse. We are ready now for the presentation of our Show Pleasure Driving winner and champion. I'd like to take this moment to thank Buddy Wagner, along with Don Baker, our escorts down at the presentation area. Gentlemen, you've done a great job throughout the week. Certainly appreciate you being with us. They will make the presentation out to our Show Pleasure Driving champion. Top honors go to 189. Here's Soul Air. Patrice Watson O'Brien, owner and our winning driver. Makes that right-hand turn for the trip to our winner's circle. Reserve honors now going to 198. Here's Thunder Down Under. Dana Cressley Billig, New Tripoli, Pennsylvania. Entry is owned by Carson Cressley. of New York City, New York. So many people to recognize for a production as successful and smooth as the Shelbyville Horse Show, and Lily's crew handling all of our customer video. Lily's crew, you've done a great job. Thank you very much. It's a round of honor for our show pleasure driving champion, Patrice O'Brien. Congratulations. It's Solaire for Patrice Watson O'Brien of Simpsonville. Before we make the call for our final class, the 5-gated stake, I would just like to announce the High Point winners. Our High Point exhibitor this year, these awards are brand new in 2014, is Lisa Strickland. I believe this is Lisa's first trip to Shelbyville. She comes to us from the state of Illinois, and how appropriate, our High Point owner, Carl Fisher, 65 years of breeding fabulous American Saddlebred horses. Carl, congratulations. High Point trainer, John Biggins. And the High Point breeder, once again, we recognize Carl Fisher, the High Point stallion, winning his stallion, Undulata's Nutcracker. So those are the inaugural winners of our High Point Awards. We'll sound the call tonight for the $1,000 Santana Lass 5-gated championship. Third and final entry joins us, Steve Buttleman, with a call for our 5-gated finale. It's the 5-gated saddle horse stake to close out 25 years of catching the excitement here in Shelbyville. Riders, good luck underway with a gated stake at the trot. Please, trot. Thank you, riders. Now walk, please. Down to walk. Slow gate, please. Set up the gated horses and slow gate. Santana Lass 5-gated championship as they work at the slow gate. Rack now, riders, rack on. Canter, please. Canter. Thank you. Now walk, please. Down and walk, please. Finishing up the initial direction in our Santana Lass 5-gated championship. Too quiet in the house tonight. A great championship to close it out on the reverse and showing at the trot. Competing for the great Santana Lass 5-gated championship, second way at the trot. Slow gate, please. Slow gate. Let them rack now. Riders, rack on. Riders down to the walk, please. How about that? 3 outstanding horses, 3 great. We'll finish up now with the canter. Canter, please. Riders, thank you. Now walk, please. Down to the walk, please. Calling for the lineup in our finale tonight. How about a nice salute to 3 great horses and 3 top professionals. Wonderful competition here on Saturday night. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Great job in and lineup play. Riders, thank you very much. Retire, if you would, to your right. Winning numbers in just a moment. Exciting end to a fabulous week here in Shelbyville. Catch the excitement of 25 years of equestrian excellence. The Shelbyville Horse Show closing out on its silver anniversary and doing so in grand style. As we've done with our big stakes, we'll give you a little additional information on each of our riders and their mounts for the program tonight. The Santana Lass 5-gated championship. The 5-gated division brought to you by Shelby County Fiscal Court. Sam Hinkle and Still Keenan Ogden, PLLC of Louisville, will serve as our sponsor. Trophy donated by Sam Hinkle and Still Keenan Ogden, along with the ribbons and trophies. The Randy Doyle Memorial Perpetual Trophy, in addition to the Robert Doyle Memorial Perpetual Trophy, all going to our winning entry. Joining us in the winner's circle for the presentation of the Santana Lass 5-gated championship tonight, very pleased to have Stephen Houston and his wife Laura. Also joining us, Lee Shipman. Many old-time saddlebred exhibitors will remember Lee Shipman. He won the World's Grand Championship in 5-gated division with Plainview's Julia. And Lee will be the first to tell you, the youngest to this day to ever win the 5-gated World's Grand Championship. With that in mind, we'll review the previous champions as well, but we'll call to the winner's circle the champion tonight, receiving the Santana Last 5-gated Saddle Horse Championship, entry number 163. Here's Too Sweet to Kiss. Larry Hodge to win the Santana Last 5-gated championship for the Hillcroft Farm of Paris, Kentucky. Too Sweet to Kiss, just a 5-year-old, sired by Callaway's Northern Kiss out of Too Sweet Bucks, Gary McBride. Only shown twice in 2013 for Rick and Tristy Felder. Reserve honors now, going to entry 147. This is Epic Hero. From Gutenberg, Germany for Martin Yelner, Red Crabtree, ladies and gentlemen. And Red, hold up for just a moment. The very first winner of this award, he rode Santana Last. Red, a multiple World's Grand Champion winner as well, as is Larry Hodge. And finishing third is 256. It's Sabaton. Mitch Clark's entry of Danville, Kentucky. Mitch Live, sired by Castle Bravo out of the Small Town Blues. Mitch, a World's Grand Champion on the legendary Skywatch. Mitch, thank you very much. George Bolton is sitting with me up in the announcer's stand, and he's got a pretty good seat up here, but he'd like his folks to come and join us, if you would. So the parents of George Bolton, right up over the end gate, please. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 riders, all 3 winners of the World Grand Championship. Also, all 3 major winners here in the 5-gated stake. Larry Hodge, congratulations. He won with Adelita. A number of years ago, Harlem's Globetrotter, Callaway's Newsmaker as well. Tonight, it's Too Sweet to Kiss. Hillcroft Farm of Paris, Kentucky. Larry Hodge, also a multiple winner of the World's Grand Championship. Too Sweet to Kiss for the 5-gated title. We have one more shot for the t-shirts. If you have yet to get one, also I'd like to let you know the CASA winner of tonight's Split the Pot is Charlie Kramer. Charlie, great news, $340. That's your share of the pot. So shooters, are we ready? Yes, sir. Out of Atlanta, Georgia, they're all ready and they're practiced up. Let's fire away to the grandstand side. If he's in the way, hit him with the shooter. All right, pavilion area, get ready. Here we go. Fire away. Yes, sir. Front row. All right, how about that far end for the pavilion? Here we go. Coming my way as well. Yes, sir. Another one into the... I think his car is parked over there, and he's taking his shirts home. Big party coming up. That was a nice shot. Right after we shoot the t-shirts. T-shirt launch to close it out. Down towards the pavilion. Folks, party is minutes away. There you go. Another one up on the roof. Anybody that would like 5 t-shirts at no cost, simply climb up onto the roof of the pavilion at your own risk. Howie Schatzberg makes his way out. Howie, thank you very much. Always a pleasure. Ringmasters Ken Moeller, John Franzreb, great job. Gene Wright, as always, 25 years. Gene, thank you. You are the very best. Rick Cook Quartet, always entertaining. And the newest member of our Shelbyville family, Steve Buttleman, official bugler at Churchill Downs and Keeneland as well, as he sounds the call for us here in Shelbyville. Our judge, Robert Gardner, out of Ashland, Missouri. Thank you very much. RichvilleVideo.com, all across the country and around the world for the live feed of our Shelbyville Horse Show as we celebrate 25 years. And Lily's crew, once again, a great job. Thank you. All right, that will do it. I believe all of the t-shirts, the ones that are not on the roof or out in the parking lot, have been distributed. So on behalf of R.H. Bennett and the entire crew, by the way, just off the top of my head, R.H. Bennett, Beth Higgins Snyder, Gene Wright, and maybe one other, all 25 years. Thank you very much for a great, great program. Marnie and Bridwell, I believe, all 25-year veterans as well. It's in the books. Thank you very much. Have a safe trip home. Party hardy tonight, everybody. Good night.
No stranger to the winner's circle here at the Shelbyville Horse Show. Beautiful farm. No stranger to the winner's circle here at the Shelbyville Horse Show. Number of champions from the Golden Creek Farm, beautiful farm located of Route 60 in Simpsonville. Jeff, here we go. Howard Schatzberg with another.
like to let those folks know that are joining us tonight that are here for the Shelby County High School reunion 30 years ago. That we'll ask you to gather at ringside. We'll try to take a group picture. So if you're with us from the reunion class now, 30 years ago from the Shelby County High School, we'll have you gather down towards the ring and we'll go and get a group photo. Thanks. Junior exhibitor, three-gated champion. We'll sound the call for a field of 12, along with champion Lightning Lil for the Belts family of Indiana. Lightning Lil, actually a three-time winner, and a Mighty Thor for Carol Hillenbrand 2012 and 2013. All the way back to the state of Texas, it's Black Patton. Ashton Duncan will be our champion tonight. It's a round of honor for our show pleasure driving champion, Patrice O'Brien. Congratulations. It's Solaire for Patrice Watson O'Brien of Simpsonville. Before we make the call for our final class, the 5-gated stake, I would just like to announce the High Point winners. Our High Point like his folks to come and join us, if you would. So the parents of George Bolton, right up over the end gate, please. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 riders, all 3 winners of the World Grand Championship. Also, all 3 major winners here in the 5-gated stake. Larry Hodge, congratulations. He won with Adelita a number of years ago. Harlem's Globetrotter, Callaway's Newsmaker as well. Tonight it's Too Sweet to Kiss. Hillcroft Farm of Paris, Kentucky. Larry Hodge, also a multiple winner of the World's Grand Championship. Too Sweet to Kiss for the 5-gated
Powerful thoroughbreds and miles of beautiful wood fences come to mind. If you take a closer look at those amazing fences, you'll see the Shuck Fence logo. Shuck's top-notch workmanship and quality materials will make your property a showplace. Specializing in horse and cattle fencing for over 20 years, Shuck Fence can design and build the fence you need. No job is too big, too small, or too far away. Come visit our retail store in Shelbyville. Shuck Fence, surrounding your property with quality.